Hey internet, I've been asked by several people to put my money where my mouth is and follow up on the assertion that I could do a Drow makeup tutorial video. We'll see how successful I am. So I'm gonna show you what I did and hopefully that'll help you in your life in some way. First step, wash your face. If you're wearing contacts, put them in before you start applying makeup. Trust me, you're gonna have problems otherwise. Alright, I'm gonna show you my tool. I have some Nye makeup here. I have Q-tips. I have 2 small bowls of water. You could probably make do with 1 small bowl of water. I have eyeliner, black eyeliner. I have this white pearly cakey pencil thing. And then I've got makeup sponges. Alright, so what you're going to do is going to be different depending on if you're doing male or female facial contouring. The female contouring, you're going to do a lot more highlighting. Male contouring, you're going to do more shadows. I'm going to do male contouring. Alright, the Nye colors I have are gray. The color's just called gray. Licorice Black and Misty Purple, I think is the last one. Alright, so I've got a Q-tip and I've got black. So I'm going to start with around my eyes. This feels super good. Once you put it on your eyelids, you gotta close your eyes for a second and let it dry. Otherwise you'll smear it and crease it and it'll look funny. Should be good. Continue. You're going to want to get about to where your eye socket ends naturally. And then just a little shy of your eyebrows. It doesn't have to be super smooth around the edges because we're going to blend it in. It's probably not dry, but for the sake of demonstration, I'll continue. Some people, when doing male contouring, like to do dark lines on either side of their nose, but as you can probably tell, my nose is already a little bit prominent, so I don't want to worsen that situation. Also, I'm going to put some black right under your cheekbones. If you go like that, you can see where the ridge of your cheekbone is from your hairline. I'm going to do it a little bit lighter. Don't be so aggressive with the black in here. You're almost drawing a skull on your own face. Other side. Make it as symmetrical as possible. If you fuck up a little bit, like I just did, you can take a makeup sponge, dip it in some water, and erase it a bit. Right now, you're gonna do a little tiny frowny face on your chin. That's it, don't overdo it. Now to blend this in a little bit, we're gonna do the same thing I just did. Get some water on a sponge. Don't get it too wet, just a little bit damp. And dab at what you've already done on your cheeks. You're gonna smooth out the top line and gently brush downward. Okay, that's pretty good. I have my cheeks blended, as you can see, and now we're gonna do your eyes. Blend them in. You do in fact want to get it across the bridge of your nose a little bit. That was deliberate. this is about what you want. You're going to do basically a full coverage gray all over your black. Not all the way in around your eyes, but the idea is to sort of subtle out the shadows you've created with the black. And gray is going to be like your base coat. Blend it in, blend it in, blend it in. With these cake paints, a short dabbing motion works a lot better than a long smearing motion. It's going to be a little bit inconsistent, as they always are. But that's okay, because skin is not naturally perfect. Try to avoid your eyebrows a little bit. Get right up to the edge of them, but don't smear the stuff all over them. Lips too. Don't get it all the way in your mouth, but get it on your lips. I've spared you the agony of watching me do that the whole time. But with a dabbing, gentle downward motion, you're going to do your whole face. And what you have now is a very blue-gray face, which is not your final result. What you're going to do now is take a clean sponge, get your Misty Purple, which is in fact a very reddish color, and you are going to go over your gray layer. And it sort of makes it look like you have blood under your gray skin. But it's not so dark that you can't see your facial features, which is important. Focus on the areas of your face that normally are slightly pinkish, like your nose and your cheeks, and my chin a little bit. But you can apply a little bit all over. I do apologize, but I am not doing my neck or my ears. You're gonna have to deal with that. You can generally do a coat of gray and then dab a little bit of purple on top of it, and it will look just fine. But it's too time consuming. If you get too much red, like I did right here, another sponge, more water, more gray. Problem solved. Alright, you've got subtle variations in your skin tone, as though it were your natural skin tone, which is good. What I like to do for final touches, take my Q-tip and my black, and on my upper lip, darken it a little bit. And then dab again with the gray. You're gonna have pink on your lower lip. It's almost unavoidable. I've heard of people using black food coloring, like dyeing the inside of their mouth with black food coloring, but I can't personally attest to how well that works, so feel free to experiment if you want. But I'm not going to be responsible for making your teeth black. You can also just use really dark purple lipstick, if you can find some, to get rid of this little pink line around your eye. Use black eyeliner. That'll very much improve the illusion. Now what you're gonna do, which I started doing without turning the camera on, oops, don't worry, it's not difficult. Taking your white pencil, whatever this is, and brushing it onto your eyes in the direction of your eyebrow hairs growing. I have very dark eyebrows, so unfortunately I can only get them so white. Ta-da! Now they're frosty. I can do facial expression. I can only raise this one. Alright, that's about everything. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and thank you for watching this absurdly long video. I hope that it helps you in some way.